Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Vinyl Talk with Tavis. And I'm Tavis. Today is Sunday, March 22nd, 2020. And I want to apologize for these glaring glasses. I went to iMart Express over spring break with my family and got some new glasses because I need bifocals. So this has been an adjustment period for me, looking up and down, trying to figure out if I'm reading something, I have to look at the lower lens. And if I'm looking at something far away, I have to look in the middle of the lens. And I can't look or stare in the side of the lenses. I have to turn my whole head to look. It's something. Anyway, I called iMart Express to request the anti-glare reflective lenses. And so that's being processed. But they won't be able to ship it because everything's closed down due to the coronavirus. This thing is something else. This thing is something else. I am doing my best, everybody, to stay inspired. And this is just water. I'll show you. It's not anything adult. It's not any vodka in here or anything. You know what? I'm trying to stay sober. In these days and times, child, you better stay sober and look around and see what's going on. It's been music that has kept me up and hyper all day. And I've been cleaning up, washing dishes, cleaning the bathroom that I hate to do, stuff like that, you know. But this is a video that's called Spring Break Vinyl Finds. So we're going to uplift you and inspire you with some artists and records that maybe you've not seen. So you see behind me, I have a big stack, starting with Jarreau. Oh man, Jarreau. This is one of my favorite albums from Jarreau. This is his live album. I think I've shown a lot of these records before, but have you bought records more than once and you'll have several copies of one particular project? So I have about 3 copies of this. When I see this in a thrift store, I feel like I have to save it. I have to save it from not being listened to. So I have to save them. I'm like, come on, come with me. I'll take good care of you. This is a great, great live double LP set. This came out in the 70s, 1977. One of my favorite tracks on here is, everything is great. But that one song on here that has a really positive message, why is it not on here? Excuse me, I've got to find it. One good turn deserves another. One good turn, that song, not only is the music beautiful, but the message is on point. One good turn deserves another. This album is worth it just for that song alone. But you can't go wrong with Jarreau. Jazzy, scatting, beautiful, nice R&B, soul, a hint of rock sometimes. It's just, man, I miss Jarreau. Some great artists. Found that at a thrift store, okay? Where did I find this? I think I showed this in my previous video, but I don't care. I got to show it again. Donna Summer, Bad Girls. I think this is going to be the thumbnail. This album, okay, is so hot. She looks so hot. Y'all, I tell you one thing. This came out in 1979. I remember living with my parents in an apartment, and I would hear this song, Bad Girls, and I would be like, man, what's going on? I never really understood the song because I was so young. I was like 8, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was 5, 6 years old. Didn't know what it was about, but now I do. A great gatefold, fun gatefold. Great, this is a great album. Bad Girls. To me, one of her best records. I wish that her newest album before she passed away, called Crayons, I wish that would be issued on vinyl. Crayons is a great, great album too. Okay, now we have Miss Lena Horne, The Lady and Her Music. I now have 2 copies of this. Had to save it. I had to save it from the thrift store. This is a 1981 wonderful project. She talks about in the concert her life as an actress in her early films and her musical career. This is a great album, okay? The introduction, which is the overture. I love overtures. So it just hits hard all the music that she's been singing in her life and career. It's a gatefold with all of the pictures of her life. And Lena Horne, I tell you, just a wonderful singer. What can you say? She's an icon. She is a lady who led the way for female artists, female black artists. So she is just phenomenal. This is a great album from 1981. I think it's produced by, I thought Quincy Jones was involved in this, but no, he's not involved in it. It's just on his album label. Yeah, Quest Records. Oh man, great, great record. Oh, a lot of ladies today. I have a lot of women. Oh, come on here. Come on, Sister Sledge. I had to save this. I have a copy of this. I had to get this. Love somebody today. I've got to love somebody today. I've got to love somebody. Hey, I got to love somebody today. I've got to love somebody soon. Tired of movies all by myself. Hey, I'm pretty good today. I can remember the lyrics practically. I'm doing all right. This came out, I think, after the We Are Family project. It's produced by Chic. You know, Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers, those guys, I tell you, they can produce their butts off. What a great album this is. I love every track. It just takes me back to the 70s and early 80s. This came out in 1980, okay? I like to see you reach your peak and feel the beat that gets to me. Bump, dum, bow, bump, dum, bump, bump, bow, dum, dum. I'd like to see you reach your peak. I want you to reach your peak, even through this coronavirus situation. We can do it. We can do it together. Now, when you see this next record and you see the condition that it's in, you'll know why I got it. Had to get it again. Anita Baker, Rapture. Okay, what can I say about this? I mean, I'm going to just say this. If you see this 1986 album at a thrift store, I don't care what condition it's in, you need to get it. However, when I got this, I looked at it, I was like, did someone actually buy this and then just put it at the thrift store? This is new. I don't think it's even been played. I said someone bought this record and then just took it to the thrift store. I don't know, but I had to get it. $1 for this? I tried to rush out of the thrift store so they wouldn't think that it was a mistake. I said, thank you, and I just kind of walked on. $1. I have 3 copies of this. Can't give it away either. I'm not giving any of my copies away. Next, we have the OJs. I believe, I do have a copy of this. When you see it in a thrift store in this condition, you've got to get it. Ship ahoy. This is a life-changing album. Oh, man. This project came out in, what, 1973? Shoot. What you talking about? You talking about soul music? Ship ahoy. And put your hands together. Dun 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 ha 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 dum 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 ooh yeah dum 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 dum. Sing with me. Everybody just put your hands together. Everybody now, put your hands together. Everybody now, put your hands together. And let us pray. We got to pray for all the brothers under dying hand. Pray for all the sisters who's doing the best they can. Woo! That's a song. Y'all need to go to Spotify and listen to Put Your Hands Together. In fact, I'm gonna put this right here because I'm gonna listen to that after I'm done with this video. Put your hands together now for Miss Aretha Franklin. I got this record at Books A Million. I just thought I'd show you again. I listened to this album this afternoon. What a joy. What a joy, Aretha. You continue to bring us joy. I showed this too on my Books A Million video, but it's spring. Come on, people. Come on. Mary Poppins. I don't care. You know what? I'm going to take this off of here. These are two records I'm going to listen to tonight. Soul soundtrack. Mary Poppins. Someone wanted to know if it had a particular song on here. Yeah, Chim Chim Cheree. That's on here. So, I mean, this is joy. This is joy, people. This album, the two record set is going to bring me joy. I saw it at Books A Million and had to get it. Oh my God. You know what? Music, tell me, it inspires you. Here's some fun facts. I have a niece and she enjoyed Miles Davis. People, I have two famous jazz albums. I have two favorite jazz albums of all time. Sorry. Why am I apologizing? No. In my opinion, these are the most famous jazz albums in my mind. My favorite. I keep saying famous, but my favorite jazz albums of all time. Miles Davis, Kinda Blue. And A Love Supreme that was given to me by a wonderful friend, VCLT. This is just absolutely amazing. I had not heard this album in its entirety. I don't know where I've been. I just don't know. I played this for my niece. I think I shared this story with you. I bought a Crosley, one of those cheap Crosleys at Books A Million. I know people are like, oh, it's going to mess up your records. Oh, it's going to mess up your records. Well, hey, I'm not going to spend $200 for a record player that I'm going to keep at my mom and dad's house. I just bought this cheap little Crosley, and my niece was there. And I said, come here, girl. She came up to the stereo, and she saw it spinning, and I started playing this, and she was like, it's spinning. It was just a fantastic moment, and she was listening to the music. She was bobbing her head. And she was loving it. And I tell you, this album, my Lord, I'm gonna share this with my students. I'm gonna play this for my students. Students, if you're listening to this, if any of you out there are my students, you're going to learn. Remember when Vinyl Douche sent me that beautiful Miles Davis poster? Okay? We're going to reference that poster with this album. I see a connection here. Uh-oh. Integrating lessons. I see history and music and what was happening at the time when this album came out. And when was this picture taken? The big poster that was given to us by Vinyl Douche. His life, man, I tell you, that's going to be a great study if we ever get back to school. See, I'm thinking about school. I want to get back to work. Man, this coronavirus. Stay inspired. Stay inspired. Miles Davis. I know you all own this. I got some jazz enthusiasts out there. Hey, kids, ladies and gentlemen, vinyl community, boys and girls, dearest friends, this stacks number ones. Look at all the songs on there. Just look. You have Green Onions, Hold On, I'm Coming, Knock on Wood, Soul Man, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Just, this album is worth, I think, have I shown this before? I don't think I have. Look at this record. Look at this color vinyl. Is that not gorgeous? It is phenomenal to listen to. Got this from Target. I think I've shown this before. Maybe I haven't. Who cares? I'm showing it again because it's worthy to be shown. And it comes with a poster that I'm going to hang tonight. Oh, the Stax poster. I remember being a little boy, seeing this spinning around on the turntable at my daddy's, turntable of my daddy's. I tell you. Let's go back to a little bit more of Anita Baker. I found this at a thrift store, and I had to save it again. It was from a different thrift store. I mean, she was just everywhere. Anita was everywhere in thrift stores. The album, not her. But I had to get this. Compositions. What's wrong with you? Why don't you tell me what you're going through now? This album, 1990. Wow, that's when I graduated high school. When this came out, we were so excited. It's just an awesome jazz, R&B. What's one of my favorites? Every song. I'm gonna play this. I have 3 albums I'm gonna play tonight. This, Mary Poppins, and Ships Ahoy. Got to play those 3 tonight. I'm going to end with a gospel album that I found on Discogs. Had to get that. This is, if you all know Walter Hawkins, the Edwin Hawkins family, you know the song, Oh Happy Day. Oh happy day, oh happy day, oh happy day, oh happy day, when Jesus wash. You know that. Well, she's singing. She's in the choir, and she is the sister of the creator of that song, or the arranger of that song, Mr. Edwin Hawkins. She's the sister. This album is called Baby Sis. This came out in 1987. I remember when it came out. I didn't get the record. I had the cassette. And wow, she sings so greatly on this. She gives it her all. I think this picture really represents how she sings. She sings. She sings. She don't play with nobody when she's singing. I love you, Miss Lynette Hawkins Stevens. Lynette Hawkins Stevens, if you are watching this, honey, she probably ain't. If you are watching this, I love you so much, and this is a marvelous project. Baby Sis. Oh, let's look at the record. Baby Sis. Don't you just love looking at vinyl? I love it. I love it. Well, that's all the records that I have for all of you. Everybody, take care of yourself, stay safe, and with music, be inspired, stay inspired.